Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. Any questions as to what it is that I do, services that I provide, any questions on Patreon, and all of that fun stuff down below in the description. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go right into Earth signs. Alrighty, Earth. What are we looking at today? Hmm. There's a there's something from your past that is trying to um, resurface. Not so much of a person, but so much of a dream or something that you had wished for in the past. A certain connection, maybe with a particular person that you wanted to be with. Um, but getting the clarity as to why things didn't work out with that person, getting the clarity as to what you were supposed to learn from that connection, and finally being at peace with it and being at ease with it. And it's like the way that is being like that is resurfacing is not so much you dreaming, but so much of things that you're seeing, or um, things that you are experiencing by seeing the way that other people are living their life, or seeing the way that other connections are with other people. And it's kind of allowing you to, in a way, be grateful that that connection ended. Be grateful that you moved past it. Now, when it comes to you and to your path and to your journey and to what it is that you're supposed to be doing, there was some time, there was a period there of turbulence, a period of like really not knowing which way to go, really not knowing which road to take. But the beauty is that regardless of what road you took, you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You you have the understanding that the connections that you have had throughout your life were meant to teach you certain things, were meant to show you certain things about yourself. And being open to the experiences, being open to the the perspective or the viewpoint of other people, without allowing it to become your own, without allowing it to transform you into someone that you're not. Really standing strong in who you are and in what you believe in. There is someone or a group of people that you were either close to, like friends or co-workers or whatever it may be. But whatever it is, earth sign, there is a group of people or someone that feels that they have or are losing control over you. So they're trying their best, in every way, with every tactic possible, to try and scare you or to try and stop you from moving ahead. So let's say if you work with a group of people and there's a promotion coming, and somebody feels that they deserve better than you. So they go ahead and they have their little clique saying, oh, so and so really deserves this position because, they blah, 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 or whatever it is. The whole point here is that there is a sense of intimidation. Someone or something wanting to intimidate you into stopping you from what it is that you're pursuing. This can be, a mother, when it comes to like following a certain connection with a person or wanting to purchase something. This can be, a friend, whatever it is. The whole point here is that there's some type of energy of intimidation to try and stop you on your tracks. Some of you are aware of what tactics are being used, and some of you are just sensing it and kind of going with your own intuition and just following what it is that you feel that is the correct way for you to go. Um, yeah, the intimidations are gonna get the tactics used, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, are going to get a little bit um more forceful for a little bit, and then they're gonna kind of like give up and just be like whatever. So let's say if you have an ex and you are in a new connection, they're trying to bring up your past, they're trying to bring up like, the things that you did when you were petty, when you were like, 19, 18, or when you were younger, or whatever it was, and trying to make it known to the person that you're with. So regardless of whatever it is, whatever control it is that they feel that they're losing over you, uh, just let it be, and look at it as a projection of what they themselves are feeling, and the things that they do not want to admit about themselves, or the things that they themselves um, just don't like. Let's just put it that way. But do not allow it to take a hold of you. Do not allow it to kind of spiral you under out of control. There were certain things that you probably went into prematurely without really knowing what you were doing. You kind of just went because you felt that it was a good choice at the time. And while you were in the midst of it, things just didn't play out, or people started to reveal who they truly were. If this is in regards to a love connection, and maybe in the past, the way that you chose the people that you dated, the people that you connected with, was just based on the things that they said, more on the actions behind their words. And now moving forward, as you move forward and you have learned that lesson, and you have learned um, that words are just words, then you're more, how can I put it? I don't want to say capable, because we're all capable, but you're able to kind of make the correct judgment when it comes to the type of people that you're allowing in your life, the type of people that you're connecting with, the type of people that you're sharing things with, and the type of people that you're actually allowing to be part of your life. There was someone that for a very long time you probably felt um, that you lost, and that you longed for them to come back. You have a lot, or had a lot of um, emotions and a lot of love for this person, but through this person showing their true colors to you, you were able to get out of that codependency, not just with them, but as well with other people. You were able to just walk in your truth and walk the path that that you're being led to walk, versus wanting to keep yourself stuck with a person or with people that never truly accepted you the way that you were, or the way that you are. Let's put it that way. There's something that intuitively you have known, and you have always known, and it feels like it's a secret that either a person or two or more people are keeping from you. But it's a secret that the longer they try to suppress it, the longer that they try to keep away, um, it's still going to be revealed. It is still going to come to light. This person or these people may try to kind of make you feel like, as things are surfacing up, because they're kind of they're going to kind of tell on themselves. They're going to reveal the secret without even realizing. And when they do, it's like they're going to try to take it back right away, or try and say that, oh no, I was just saying what you always said, or whatever it was. But it's like you weren't even speaking about that specific topic or anything like that. So if you have a friend and you always suspected that, they were behind your back, going with your ex or whatever it was, and you haven't said anything, but it's like they're gonna say it, and they're not even gonna realize that the words are just coming out of their mouth. And by the time they catch it, it's too late, because everything has been revealed, and you're just like, oh, okay, because you already knew. So it was not like it was something new to you. And because you intuitively already knew, that was something that you were able to handle and heal and deal with prior to it coming out, prior to everyone else knowing. I do feel that this is going to cause some type of division between you and this person or these group of people, um, because when the truth finally comes out, people that thought that maybe you were wrong for ever assuming something, or that you were in the wrong, or that you were just making things up in your head or whatever it was, are going to realize and are going to see the truth, and are going to, in a way, kind of separate themselves from, either the person or the people that wronged you. And then they're going to feel, or they're going to get the consequences of their actions. A lot of people are not going to a lot of people are not going to be happy with all the blessings and all the things that are coming your way. um, Earth signs, there's a lot that has been going on behind the scenes. There's a lot that has been coming forth and has been manifesting in your life, even if people are not aware. And when they start to see that, when they start to see the manifestations, and they actually see all the blessings and everything that are in your life, they're going to be shocked, because um, you haven't been really sharing much with many people. You're kind of just keeping things on the low, and kind of just like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I have to do to keep myself and to keep those close to me happy. And whether it's your own little family, like your husband, your wife, your kids, whatever it may be, you're just kind of focused on your life, and kind of just like not meddling when it comes to other people's life, or not wanting to get involved in other people's drama. And when people kind of finally like remember, oh, where's the earth sign out there, it's gonna be kind of like a slap in the face, because they're gonna be like, oh shoot, how did she get from like there to where she's at now? Or how did he go from there to there? Like, wait, what just happened? Was I just sleeping on them or something? Like, it's that type of energy. Like, people are not going to expect the outcome that you are, that it's in play here. And again, it has a lot to do with the fact that you have been keeping a lot of things, not so much secret um, because you're afraid of what people are going to say. It's more that every time that you have shared with people, or have looked for support, there really wasn't much with the type of people that you would associate yourself with in the past. So now you're just kind of like embracing all of your new ideas and all of your things with your people, like your family, your people close to you, so that this way, when things come out, or when things are manifested, the world, or those outside of your immediate family, or those outside that are really close to you, are only seeing the outcome of it. So we have earth signs. So we have two, one, three. So we have Capricorn came out first, is the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords, Cappy, I feel that when it comes to that balance within yourself, and when it comes to that balance within kind of knowing what it is that you have to do, what it is that you have to let go of, you have really been working hard on making sure that you're making the proper steps, making sure that you are making the correct choices for your life, because you have this knowing of that every action that you take, every step that you walk forth, has a consequence and can lead you to different paths. So therefore, you have kind of just kept on pushing through, and kept on going with what you felt was inside of you. So we have Taurus, we have the Nine of Wands. And with this, if you look at the rope and you look here, we have like the they usually use as a representation of death or whatever. And he's just kind of standing there without a shirt, and just holding a sword. And it's like no longer allowing other people, or people outside of you, to control the way that you're going to live your life, or to control the way that you're going to go ahead and pursue your goals and pursue your dreams. but instead standing strong in who you are. And you know what, if all I have is a pair of pants and a sword, I'm still moving forward because I know where it is that I'm going. I know what it is that I'm going to accomplish. And even though at times, with this rope here, I feel like it was somebody that probably felt like they were suffocating, or somebody felt that regardless of what they did, they couldn't move forward. Now you're just kind of standing there in your own truth and allowing the world to see that. And then Virgo, we have the 10 of Wands. And the thing with this is, like, there's a cross behind the person and they're tied up to the cross. And you'll see the waves, and then it's like he's standing in a coffin, right? And there is something that you probably lost, or someone that you lost, or something that was lost. And it doesn't have to be death per se, but it was somebody that you that you lost, in the sense that they're no longer in your life. And if kind of in this energy, that if you had done things differently, or you had handled the situation differently, maybe this person wouldn't have been gone. But not knowing how to express that, but at the same time trying your best to get the clarity as to why you took the actions that you took, as to why you decided to go down the path that you chose to go down. And kind of not trying your best not to allow it to get to you. But he is standing in a coffin, and there is waves, and the only thing really that is holding him is being tied down to the cross. So the only thing really holding you from falling is being tied down to your faith, being tied down into what you believe. And then we have the two swordfish in the front, and it's like you're looking at the swordfish and you're kind of like holding, kind of trying to hold your fear back, because you don't want other people to see that you're afraid. Now, could it be that you're afraid that things are going to succeed for you? Could it be that you're afraid that your dreams are finally going to come true? Or is it that you are afraid that karma is coming back around, and it may not be coming back in such a good way because of things that you have chosen to do in the past? So again, those are the cards that are going to be used for the weekly zodiac readings that are going to be posted on Patreon. Guys, thank you again for all the love and support, and I will see you guys back next week. Bye bye.